everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are taking care of our level 30 Carpenter quest. So you may be wondering what we're doing out here at Memrune's trading post in Upper Lenosia. Well, if you've watched some of the other recent crafting episodes, then you'll probably have a guess why. From the Junkmonger here at Memrune's trading post, we can go ahead and buy ourselves, where is it? Here we go, Worm-Eaten Square Shield, I believe is what we need. And just to double check, this should be, yeah. This is an ingredient in a recipe we're going to be doing today, or I'm going to be doing today. So we want to pick that up, and it can only really be acquired from Memrune's trading post. So be sure to buy one, and then we're gonna head on back. Alright, hello there, Beaten. I am here today for my level 30 quest. What do you got for me? Timbermaster Bean has a special commission for you. Oh? It is good you have come, Satora. Your talents are needed for a commission. The client asked for you by name, in fact. Oh! It would seem that the adventurer turned carpenter has earned herself a reputation. You are to craft a walnut cane of unparalleled quality. When it is ready, bring it to me. I will not permit you to deliver anything less than perfection. Fair enough. Well, it just so happens we already have a high-quality walnut cane which we crafted as part of our level 26 to 30 crafting logs and is not currently being used by our white mage. So Beaten, how about this one I already have? Have you made the cane, Satora? I have indeed. Quite a while ago, apparently. You've done well, Satora. The gentle curve of the crook appears natural, as if it was destined to take such a shape. Indeed, your skillful application of growth formula has imbued this cane with new life, giving it the appearance of unworked wood. Wands and canes are perhaps the purest expression of the carpenter's creed, in that the finished product is a celebration of the wood's past life. Conjurers are, of course, highly attuned to the natural world, hence it is no small coup to craft a cane that satisfies. But your cane should meet with the client's approval. You may go and deliver it to him at the Adder's Nest. Awesome, I got the Guildmaster's approval. Let's go hand this over. So glad we didn't need to do any extra work to craft it, because I always forget to add the quest hand-in item to my crafting log on Teamcraft, so I'm always worried I'm going to have short materials. Yes, I am waiting for a carpenter from the guild. Why do you ask? Well then, that would be me. Here's a walnut cane for you. So this is Beaten's famous disciple. It pleases me that I can finally put a face to the name. I am Gerhard. Though I myself have no talent for conjuring, it is plain to see that this cane is exquisitely wrought. Aye, the cane is not for me, it is meant for a conjurer recently assigned to my unit. Her name is Ponette, a talented but stubborn soul who has thus far resisted my every attempt to integrate her into our ranks. I have been here long enough to know that Gridanians can be rather protective of their city, and that this can manifest itself in a deep mistrust of outsiders. However, I cannot simply order her to set aside her prejudices. I need her to trust me of her own volition. It is my hope that by giving her this cane, she will at least accept my leadership. You'll find her in Silglade Fang. Please give it to her on my behalf. Shouldn't you be the one delivering it to her then? If you're trying to win her trust, I feel like you should be the one to deliver it to her, but oh well. And you know what? It probably would have been faster to walk the other way instead of going to the Aetheryte, but again, oh well. Not like it's that much longer either way. Alright, let's go track down Ponette and make the delivery. I'm sure she'll be quite delighted to see this wonderful walnut cane that I've crafted. Hello, Ponette. How long does the captain intend to keep me waiting? Does he have any idea how little time a conjurer has to spare? Well, don't worry, your wait is over. A gift? That Alamegan kept me waiting this long for some trinket he did not even see fit to deliver himself? Typical, these foreigners truly don't have the first idea about... Gods, it can't be. A walnut cane. And one so finely wrought that I scarce believe it man-made. To conjurers, our canes are the physical representation of our connection with the living world. They provide a focus for us to channel the forces of nature and weave spells. To possess a cane made of walnut is a dream most conjurers share, and I am no different. I see the beauty of this cane in the heart of the woman who made it. That an outsider could craft this flawless cane, Forgive my impropriety, adventure. I have never paid outsiders any mind, imagining them incapable of comprehending Credonian tradition. Yet it seems that it was I who failed to comprehend. You have humbled me, adventure, and opened my eyes. It is clear that you have worked hard to learn our ways, as has Captain Gerhard. I cannot thank you both enough. Though I do not deserve this cane, I swear that I will do my utmost to earn it. My thanks again, adventure. Should you meet with the captain before I do, please convey my gratitude. Alright, well, good to see she received it so splendidly well. Let's head on back to Gerhard. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that, but also do kind of wish... She was upset that he didn't have it delivered to her personally, but if we hadn't been the ones to deliver it and make it clear that we're the ones who made it, she might not have gotten as much out of it as she did. Hello there, Gerhard. Good news. I knew it would not be easy pleasing her, but I never doubted that Beaton's finest could deliver. Heh, I wonder, how is he? Still working too hard, I presume? Yeah, he tends to wear himself out a bit. So it goes. Anyway, duty calls. Thank you again, Satora. Please give my regards to the Timber Master. Alright, well, good to see I could be of assistance. And back to Beaton we go to finish the quest. Alright, Beaton, you'll be pleased to hear that everything went very, very splendidly with Gerhard and his new recruit. Welcome back, Satora. Was the client satisfied? Interesting, so the client was not a conjurer himself. I wish this pole would get out of the way. There we go. Also, Lalafell, please put on some clothes. Oh my god, if you're changing classes for the first time, please don't forget to do that. In any case, I am glad to hear that the intended recipient was satisfied. I must know, Satora, who was this client? I only received their messenger and I cannot fathom why they would not come in person. Gerhard, you are certain? I thought him far from Gridania on campaign. When did he return? And why would he not greet me in person? We have known each other for so many years. Well, I can only assume that his duties leave no time for such niceties. I am glad to hear he is home and well. Thank you for attending to his request, Satora. I look forward to our next meeting. Okay, well, good to see everything's working out, though. It seems there's something between the Guildmaster and Gerhard. Interesting. Alright, then now it is time to get started on our crafting log for the day. So let's start out with the crystals, which I forgot in the previous crafting episode. It's in the description. Not the previous carpenter, but the previous crafting episode I did, which I think was culinarian. The crystals are in the description of that video. But if you're watching this one, you might not be watching culinarian. Oh well. Too late now. Okay, so let's see. In terms of crystals, we're gonna need 25 fire shards, 27 ice shards, 54 wind shards, 4 earth shards, I want to say? Yes. 5 lightning shards, and finally 1 wind crystal. That should be enough crystals and shards to do all the crafting. And then in terms of raw material, we are going to need, let's see, I'm just going to go down the order that is given to me by Teamcraft. In Eastern Thanalin, from mining, we need 2 Wyvern Obsidian and 2 Alaman. From hunting Myotragus, Billies, and Nannies over in the Drybone area, we need 1 Old Goat Skin. After that is South Shroud, where from Botany we need 21 walnut logs, 3 oak logs, 3 oak branches, 2 flax. Then from hunting Entelepidos and Entelepy stags, we're going to need 1 bee sinew. Animal skins, we're gonna need 1 of them. You can find them from any really low level creature. Let's see, in The Shroud. Let's see, what would be the best thing to fight? Ground squirrels in the North Shroud would be good. Opo Opo in the North Shroud. Creatures like that. Relatively low level, like level 1 to 6, 1 to 7-ish. Should give you the one animal skin we need. In Central Thanalan, we are going to need to mine up 1 tin ore and 2 copper ore. In Western Lenosia, we need to mine up 1 Sunrise Talon. Oh, I didn't use my innovation. Oh no. In Upper Lenosia, we need to mine up 1 siltstone in the Oakwood area. And we need to purchase that 1 worm-eaten square shield that we got at the start of the episode. In Western Thanalan, we need to mine up 16 iron ore. And from Gigantoads up north of Vesper Bay in the Cape Westwind area, we need to hunt for 1 Gigantoad skin. In the East Shroud, we need to go gathering with Botany for 1 fairy apple. In the Central Shroud, we need to use Botany for 3 elm logs, 2 cotton bowls, 6 ash logs, and 2 ash branches. Then in the Sagoli Desert, north end of the Sagoli Desert in southern Thanalan, we need to mine up 8 bomb ash. Let's see, what would be the best place to get that? From any of the main city-states shopping mall areas, we can get ourselves 1 mineral water from the tradecraft suppliers you'll find running around, or standing around rather, they don't run around. In the North Shroud, we can get 2 Diorite webs from Bane Mites over to the east of Fallgord Float. And the last thing on my list, it's telling me to do something that can only be done post-game. So let me see if I can find a better source for that. Here we go. From in the North Shroud, from Jumping Gigas and Swollen Gigas, we can get 1 Scalekin blood. Once we have all of that, we can start getting to work on our crafting log, on our pre-crafts. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm getting tripped up because I'm splitting my focus. This keeps happening, and yet I keep doing it because it's the most efficient way to really do things. Okay, so let's see. For our pre-crafts. From Carpenter, we're going to make 2 ash lumber. We're going to make 1 elm lumber. 7 walnut lumber. And then I already did this off screen because we actually did oak lumber on other crafters before getting here. But we're going to need 1 oak lumber from Carpenter as well for pre-craft. We'll come back to that once we make the linen yarn. From Blacksmith and Armor, we're going to need 1 bronze ingot. 1 bronze rivets. 8 steel ingots. 2 steel rivets. From Leatherworker, we're going to need 1 regular leather, 1 old goat leather, and 1 toad leather. From Weaver, we're going to need 1 cotton yarn, 1 dew thread, 1 undyed velveteen, and then we're going to need to pre-craft something that is new to us, that we have not really touched on before, because it's in the next set of crafting logs. We're going to need to use 2 flax in order to make 1 craft of linen yarn. Let me just go ahead and make sure I have marked that off on my checklist, that we have crafted that early. The linen yarn that we are making right now. There we are. Next up, as pre-craft from Culinarian, we're going to need 1 cider vinegar, and that should be all the pre-crafting that we need to do. Once we've got all that, we can just go down our carpenter list and make everything from level 31 to 35. I don't believe there's any special crafts that we can't really do at the moment. I'll check after we finish the oak longbow. And yeah, no, we actually only have just one thing left, the vintage square shield using the worm-eaten square shield that we purchased. So yeah, awesome. Relatively easy crafting log as usual. So then I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this last one off screen, and next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we are going to be beginning on our next arc, the least favorite arc of the community, of A Realm Reborn. I'll see everyone next time for the Wrath of the Titan.